In an era where television hits are quickly replaced by the next big sensation, very few dramas manage to remain culturally relevant a decade after their premiere. Yet Guardian, the lonely and great god, better known globally as Goblin, continues to defy the odds. 10 years after it first captivated audiences, the legendary K-drama is making headlines once again. But this time it is not because of a long-awaited sequel, a remake, or a new storyline. Instead, the emotional wave sweeping across Asia is being driven by something far more powerful: the reunion of the four stars who brought the beloved drama to life. Gong Yu, Lee Dong Wook, Go Eun, and Yoo In Na have reunited for the special program Guardian, the Lonely and Great God 10th Anniversary Journey, produced as part of TVN's 20th anniversary celebrations. Within hours of the teaser release, social media exploded with excitement. Yet beyond the nostalgia lies a deeper story, one that reveals the true secret behind Goblin's enduring legacy. The greatest magic of Goblin was never its fantasy. It was the people. 10 years later, the greatest miracle of Goblin remains untouched. When Goblin premiered in 2016, audiences were mesmerized by its breathtaking cinematography, philosophical storytelling, and timeless romance. The immortal Goblin Kim Shin and his destined bride Ji-eun Tak became one of the most iconic couples in Korean drama history. But while the fantasy elements made viewers fall in love with the series, they were not what made people stay. What audiences truly connected with was the chemistry between the characters. Kim Shin and the Grim Reaper constantly bickered yet deeply cared for each other. Eun Tak and Sunny shared a quiet emotional bond that added warmth to the narrative. These relationships felt genuine because they were rooted in something deeper than performance. A decade later, the newly released teasers seem to confirm what fans have long suspected: that chemistry never disappeared. Without fantasy sets, supernatural powers, or dramatic plot twists, the four actors embark on a simple trip together. Yet those ordinary moments feel more moving than ever. They are no longer Goblin, Grim Reaper, Eun Tak, or Sunny. They are friends revisiting a chapter that changed their lives forever. Gong Yu and the invisible weight of being the eldest. One of the most surprising aspects of the teaser is the glimpse it offers into Gong Yu's real-life personality. Far from the mysterious and charismatic image often associated with him, Gong Yu appears as the group's meticulous planner. He carefully prepares ingredients, organizes meals, and takes responsibility for even the smallest details. His behavior reflects a side of the actor rarely discussed publicly: responsibility. Throughout his career, Gong Yu has often carried the burden of major projects. From Coffee Prince and Train to Busan to Goblin, he has frequently found himself at the center of immense expectations. Perhaps that is why, even during what is supposed to be a relaxing trip, his instinct to care for others naturally emerges. Ironically, behind this perfectionist exterior lies someone who worries constantly. The teasers reveal moments when things fail to go according to plan, causing him visible anxiety and creating unexpectedly hilarious situations. For fans, these moments make him more relatable than ever. Lee Dong Wook and the language of mature friendship. If Gong Yu is the planner, Lee Dong Wook represents the friend everyone wishes they had. Throughout the teasers, he repeatedly claims that he is not interested in participating in various activities. Yet somehow, he always ends up becoming one of the most enthusiastic participants. It is a personality type many adults recognize instantly. People who rarely express their emotions openly but consistently show up when it matters. Lee Dong Wook's quiet attentiveness has become one of the highlights of the reunion. Whether looking after his castmates or joining group activities despite his playful complaints, he embodies a form of friendship built on actions rather than words. More importantly, the reunion once again shines a spotlight on the legendary friendship between Gong Yu and Lee Dong Wook. Their on-screen dynamic was one of Goblin's defining strengths. Today, watching them joke, tease, and support one another feels less like a television reunion and more like witnessing a genuine brotherhood. It raises an intriguing question. Were some of Goblin's most memorable scenes actually fueled by real friendship rather than acting alone? Go Eun and Yoo In Na, the guardians of shared memories. Another standout element of the teasers is the role played by Go Eun and Yoo In Na. Go Eun emerges as the emotional engine of the group. Her warmth, spontaneity, and positive energy help maintain a relaxed atmosphere throughout the journey. Her presence also serves as a reminder of her remarkable growth. When she was first cast as Ji Eun Tak, she faced criticism and skepticism from some viewers. 10 years later, she has become one of Korea's most respected and accomplished actresses. Yoo In Na, meanwhile, brings an entirely different charm. Still as gentle and elegant as audiences remember, she surprises everyone with an unexpectedly quirky sense of humor. Her castmates even joke that she becomes funnier the longer people spend time with her. These interactions reveal something significant. The four actors are no longer simply former colleagues reuniting for work. They are friends who have witnessed each other's growth, struggles, and achievements over the past decade. What fans really want is not Goblin 2. For years, viewers have dreamed of a sequel to Goblin. Discussions about Goblin 2 regularly trend whenever the cast reunites. Yet this anniversary project may prove that fans have been seeking something entirely different all along. What people miss most is not the plot. It is the feeling. The feeling of seeing a group of people with extraordinary chemistry share the screen again. The feeling of returning to a time when Goblin dominated conversations across Asia. And perhaps most importantly, the feeling of knowing that in an entertainment industry defined by constant change, some friendships can survive the passage of time. 10 years ago, Goblin told the story of a mortal being searching for meaning in life. 10 years later, its cast reunion delivers a different message. The most enduring form of magic is not fantasy. It is not destiny. It is not even romance. It is the rare and precious bond between people who choose to remain part of one another's lives, long after the cameras stop rolling. And perhaps that is the real reason millions of fans across Asia still cannot let go of Goblin, even after an entire decade has passed.